Suppression, a mature defense mechanism, part of the psychology. We have discussed sublimation in the previous discussion. Today, let's talk about the suppression. Also, I will correlate with the repression because this is immature defense mechanism. I welcome all of you. This is Dr. Bibhuti from Office State, New York. Stay with me. So suppression, one of those four mature defense mechanisms. Let's talk about what is the suppression. So suppression is a psychological defense mechanism where an individual consciously pushes unwanted thoughts or emotions out of their awareness. This coping strategy helps them focus on what they need to do without getting sidetracked by inappropriate impulses or time constraints. What are the key points of the suppression? People often try to push difficult thoughts and feelings out of their minds, but this rarely works. They may find themselves focusing more on those unwanted emotions and experiencing greater distress instead. Acceptance, creative expression, and similar strategies can help people process these thoughts and feelings and let it go. On the other hand, the repression is often confused with the suppression. Another type of defense mechanism, I told earlier that it is immature defense mechanism, where the repression involves unconsciously blocking unwanted thoughts or impulses. On the other hand, suppression is entirely voluntarily. Specifically, suppression is deliberately trying to forget or not think about painful or unwanted thoughts. So let's give an example for each of those defense mechanism. First, let me give you an example for repression. Let's suppose a young child is beaten by a dog, sometimes in the first. They'll later develop a severe phobia of dogs, but have no memory of when or how this fear originated. So that boy was beaten by a dog in the first and eventually developed the phobia about the dogs, but he has no memory when or how this fear originated. They have repressed the painful memory of the fearful experience with the dog, so they are unaware of exactly where their fear came from. Let's give an example for suppression. Suppression is the act of keeping something from happening, like the suppression of your laughter when your best friend passes you a funny note in the class. In psychology, suppression is the act of stopping yourself from thinking or feeling something. In the nutshell, is that healthy process of psychology? Let's talk about that. Suppression is a common response to the experience of unpleasant or unwanted emotions, but it is not an ideal response. Learning to stop using suppression and instead use healthier emotion management strategies is the key to helping us respond to our negative emotions more effectively. So even though suppression is a mature defense, it's not completely healthy. We may have some function can be executed by suppressing or unwanted thoughts, but this is not the way of dealing with your impulse or emotions. Instead, we can use healthier emotion management strategies key to helping us respond to our negative emotions more effectively. Hope you have some idea about the suppression and repression, and we'll figure out the coping strategies. Stay safe, stay connected, and stay blessed.